You already know what time it is, man. We are back here to start some more game on the ground for the Hungry Hounds who just get up the pound and are ready for the next round. So with that being said, man, make sure y'all grab y'all snacks, y'all drinks, whatever the case may be. We finna jump right into this episode, man. This episode we're gonna be talking about, you already know, the title says The Matrix. So with that being said, we're talking about The Matrix and not the movie either. The real life system that we live in called The Matrix. You know, it's unfortunate because there's a whole lot of people who don't realize that we actually live in the Matrix. It's not the same as the movie, but it's similar. It's a similar system. It's set up for you to be blind, set up by design for you to be lazy, comfortable. It's set up for you to be uh, fearless of not being anything. You don't got a fear of not being anything, not amounting to anything. They want you to sit around and work this job for your whole life. They want you to sit around and work until you're 65, 70 years old and then retire. And then once you retire, you only got like 5, 10 years of your life left before it's time for you to go. So many people don't realize that. So many people are taught to go to school, graduate high school, get a job, or go to college, get your uh, whatever, get that piece of paper. They're taught to go to college and get that piece of paper, graduate college and get a job and work that job for the rest of their life until it's time for them to leave. You save all that money for your retirement only for you to only have 5 years to actually spend and enjoy it. Probably not even that. Some people have less than 5 years. Some people probably only get like 2, 3 years. And so many people don't realize that that's set up by design. And it's set up in such a way that it's passed down from generation to generation without parents actually realizing what they're teaching their kids to do. You know, I was always told, you know, you need to graduate high school, get a hard-working job, man, and do this and do that. But the more you grow up, the more you realize, bro, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to work your whole life away. You're not supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to work till you're 67, 70 years old and then barely have anything in retirement. Like, no. You're supposed to work hard when you're young and keep working extra hard when you're young, building yourself up, building up your own income, your bank account, so that you can retire from working hard at a much earlier age while you still got money coming through. You know, a lot of people don't understand that, and it's crazy. And one of the ways that people get stuck in that, let me say, excuse me, one of the ways that people get stuck in that is by way of TV, video games, social media, all that stuff, bro. People get caught up in it. People get stuck in the cycle of waking up, going to work, going home, getting on the TV, playing the game, or getting on social media and just endlessly scrolling, bro. And it's just like, you gotta realize that, bro, this is not it. This ain't it. But in order for you to realize that, you gotta wake up. So many people ain't woke up yet. So many people ain't realized that, oh man, I'm stuck in this matrix, bro. I gotta get out. People don't realize that. Because they're comfortable. Because the truth hurts, and the truth is, we're just pawns. We're supposed to be puppets on strings. We are supposed to benefit those who control the world. The more that you work, the more money that your handlers make. The less money you make, you can work hard. But guess what? They're just going to take more and more of your money the more you work. That's why you got to That's why you got to work smart. Build yourself up at a young age. Don't worry about trying to get that girl from high school, bro. Don't worry about trying to impress other people. Don't worry about trying to fit in, trying to be accepted. Worry about building yourself up. Don't worry about, you know, ooh, what does he think? What does she think? Why are you trying to post on social media for other people to go in the comments and say, whoa, what's good, Kenzo? So many people get caught up in the being accepted part. And like, when you get caught up in that, you get distracted. Don't get distracted, bro. You get distracted, it's going to be hard for you to get back on track. Once you get off track, you ain't gonna want to get back on track because you get comfortable. You can't get comfortable. I'm gonna get you up on out of here immediately. Bye bye. Quit getting comfortable, man. You can't make this stuff up. People are too, when they look in the mirror, they're comfortable with what they see. When they look in the bank account, they're comfortable with what they see. They look around them and they're comfortable with what they see. That comfortability is why they ain't gonna go nowhere. They don't want to work hard. They're not trying to work hard. They're just trying to live comfortably. Comfort breeds complacency, and that's 100% facts, not opinion. I've seen it so many times, man. People say they're going to do this. People say they're going to do that. Then they get comfortable. They look in the mirror and they start getting comfortable. There's no repercussions for them failing. They don't hold themselves accountable, which is why they get comfortable. You start getting comfortable, you start losing accountability for you not doing things. You say you want to do this, you say you want to do that. Okay, but guess what? Ain't nobody else gonna say, all right, time to get up, man, we finna go do this and that. You gotta tell yourself, man, I gotta get up and go do this and that. You have to, otherwise it ain't gonna happen. So many people look for somebody to tell them do this, do that. And that's another thing. When you're looking for somebody to tell you to do this and that, you are looking for somebody to be your handler, your boss. You want to work for somebody else when you're looking for somebody to tell you to do this and that. You can't make this up. You say you don't want to be working the rest of your life. You say that you wish you could retire early. But you go and you look for somebody to tell you what to do. You go and look for somebody to work for, instead of working for yourself. You can't make this stuff up. And it makes no sense at all whatsoever. So yeah, man, the Matrix, it's real easy to get caught up in it. And when you do get caught up in it, a lot of times, when you realize that you are caught up with it, you might feel like, man, I don't think I can get out of this. Because you're depleted with energy. There's no more energy there. There's no more strength. Because you're so tired, so weak. You just want to give in. I know, I've been there before. It's like the movies or the video games. I'm just gonna get you up on out of here. But it's like the movies and the video games where the main character, he's just getting whooped. But he's got something that he needs to do. He's got an objective he's trying to reach. And he just keeps on getting back up. Even though he has no strength left, no energy left. He makes himself get back up. You know why? Because there ain't nobody there to tell him to get up. The only person that's there to tell him to get up is himself. He's not looking for someone else to say, hey man, you gotta get up, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Now he's telling himself, bro, you have to get up. You have to complete your mission. You have to do this, you have to do that. You gotta be that person. You gotta be that main character. You gotta be that main character that tells you that you need to get up. Even when there's no strength left, no energy, no will to keep going. You have to give it every ounce of strength, every ounce of energy, every ounce of your will to keep going. John Wick didn't cope. He stood on business. Even whenever he had doubts, he still stood on business. When he didn't want to do it, he still stood on business. That's how you gotta be, bro. You gotta stand on business. Quit looking for ways out. Start looking for ways up. You climbing up this hole, trying to climb out this hole. You're looking for little side pockets so you can stop. Looking for an easy way out. Quit looking for a way out. Keep going up. That's just how it is. A lot of people don't realize that. Appreciate the corn, Kylie Walker. Much love and appreciate it. What's good, bro? But nah, man, it's just, you gotta keep going, dog. That's just how it is. I ain't gonna keep going in circles. So with that being said, man, I'm finna get up on out of here. I got some other things I gotta take care of. Your boy Elevation and Growth will be live later on, so make sure y'all go tap into that as well. And with that being said, so I love how Keisha's trying to talk nonsense. That's how it go, boy. That's how it go. But with that being said, man, make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, members, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. And I'm getting up on out of here. Deuces.